I'm obsessed with trying to lose weight. I think about it every single day, obsessed with it. And the clues have been there that I was piling on the pounds. You know, clothes that used to fit me don't fit me anymore. I catch my reflection in the mirror from time to time. I remember one time I ran up the stairs naked, I got a round of applause, I was the only person in the house. The other way of finding out you piled a few pounds on is social media. They'll let you know. I reckon once a fortnight somebody tweets me to tell me that their PlusNet broadband has gone down. That is a different guy. Sometimes people come up to me in the street. Oh, mate, my pal is a spitting image of you. And then they bring this thing out the pub. I kid you not, he can't wait to meet me. You're like me, no way. Sometimes I have to do selfies as you and everything. Oh, do you really? Because your eyes aren't even level, pal. What I've realised about losing weight, from everything I've read and looked into it, is that it's up here. It's a problem up here. It's not greed. It's not here. It's in the brain. And as soon as I realised that, it sort of made a lot of sense to me. I read a little book a while back called Selfies, a book by a guy called Will Storr. Fascinating book. And in the book, he says that psychoanalysts and psychologists and counsellors all are in agreement that every one of us has got two selves in the brain. There's two people in your brain. And they're often conflicting, right? So you've got the ideal self, and your ideal self is a version of you, like a better version of you. A version of you that you feel if you could just get to, there's a level of happiness that you've not experienced yet. And as soon as I read it, it was like, poof, light bulb came on. I thought, of course that's what's going on. Every morning, when my willpower is at its strongest, the ideal version of me wakes up and makes plans. I go, right, Jace, today's the day. We're going to start being healthy. And straight away, this side is giving it, what? On a Thursday. Whoever started anything on a Thursday? Look, let's just have a mad weekend and we'll start Monday, I swear. But I persevere and go, no, I'm going to have a healthy breakfast, have poached eggs, I'm going to go for a 40-minute walk, I'm going to have a chicken salad later on, I'm going to join the gym and do a spin class, I'm going to have a healthy soup and a protein shake. That's the sort of thing healthy people do. And then 10 to midnight, 3 packets of Jaffa Cakes in front of Netflix. Right? That is the two brains conflicting. And look, it might not be weight loss with you, it could be absolutely anything. But there's even inventions out there to counteract the two people in your brain. Look at the snooze button on your alarm clock. Just think about that for a second. The snooze button on your alarm clock has been invented for one person. A person who made a definitive decision not 8 hours earlier. They looked at all the information, they assessed the situation, and they said, you know what, tomorrow, I'm getting up early. Getting up early, I'm going to iron the kids' uniforms, going to make a packed lunch, I'm going to get into work and do some emails before people start bothering me. That's the sort of person I want to be tomorrow. And the next day, the same human being wakes up, surprised. Bam, bam, bam. What am I getting up at this time? You even say to yourself, what was I thinking? You are your own worst enemy. Who's got weighing scales in their bathroom? Yeah? Right. Now, I get on my scales every day. I don't know why. We have a weird relationship with weighing scales. I don't think I've ever met anybody who takes the first reading as fact. These things have been engineered to the nth degree by people at the top of the profession for generations, and yet nobody takes the first reading as fact. Nobody gets on a set of scales. Oh, is that me? Is it? I'll crack on with my day. No. You're just there, river dancing on the bastards for 20 minutes. Or dragging it elsewhere in the bathroom. Do you do that? I just need to find a friendly tile. A fitness friend of mine said to me once, they said, don't just weigh yourself, measure yourself. So you get a tape measure, and you measure your waist and your belly and your chest and your neck, and you add these numbers up, and hopefully, all being well, if you've been living a healthy lifestyle, a few weeks' time, you'll have lost some numbers. I thought, oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that. So I got this. I was at my absolute biggest I'd ever been, and I got a tape measure, and I measured myself right here in the middle of the barrel. 122 centimetres, it read. Right, now, I'm guessing from your immediate overall reaction there, you don't do metric. There's a lot of blank faces looking at me there. 122 centimetres. I don't really know metric either. So I thought, right, I'll go on Google and I'll just convert it. Convert 122 centimetres. Fucking 4 foot. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. I was 4 foot around the middle of a human being. For the people at the top there, I am 6 foot tall. I was 4 foot around the middle. That's the measurements of an oblong, not a person. 6 by 4's the bloody fence panel where I come from. That's a human being. Oh. Devastated is not the word. And Google's not your friend. Just wants to keep you online all day. Underneath the information, there was a little line and it just said, interesting things, that's a 4 foot. I thought, I don't want to know, Google. But curiosity got the better of me. That side of my brain was like, click it, click it. So I clicked on it. First example, Danny DeVito's 4'6". What a day I'm having! I woke up fine. I'm going to bed with the knowledge of where Danny DeVito was a bloody belt.